JB Cycles with update on March the 9th. We have the 10-week cycle suggesting some kind of a low is ahead the coming few weeks. I've been mentioning, I have my 4-week cycle here, and we had a couple of very strong X flares, and they are, well, that's some kind of explosion on the sun, and that can change the 4-week cycle. And we are kind of seeing possible signs of the cycle has changed. We had this low in the middle of the pop-up phase, making a low just at the top, and then we had this low, similar, kind of inverted. So I'm not sure we can trust this cycle. Maybe it has changed. Right now the cycle suggests we have a low coming up the next few days, and then we get the next pop-up phase, giving us a possible topping formation here the coming 1 or 2 weeks. But that's if the cycle has stayed the same way as before, but the cycle may have changed. So let's have a look at some other stuff. My wavelets in the daily data, and this looks like some kind of a selling setup. It looks like some kind of a topping formation. But this could be similar to around here, and we hardly got any pullback. But it could also be similar to this situation, where we really got a deep pullback. And I have this primitive tool putting this rectangle at the purple wavelet top. So this one is suggesting we should enter our next long positions and expecting a longer uptrend in about just 1 week. That looks a little bit too early to me. Also, if I look at this blue wavelet, going back here, it was danger in this period. Also, at this blue wavelet up here, well, at least, and if we go here, yeah, I don't know. Some kind of a pullback is coming here, but we may see more topping formation here first. I'm not sure, but if we look at VIX and the wavelet in VIX, we now have again triggered a caution signal. So the VIX wavelet is now curling up, suggesting that soon the S&P should go down. And I have 2 projections. I could begin with this one. This is a projection made out from this point, and that one is suggesting, in red here we are right very close to the top and should expect market to go sideways or down into end of March. And then we have this projection that should be more reliable. That one is made from this point on, from here, and it suggests it could be 1 week more upside here still. So I'm not sure. Looking at hourly data, and we have my 2-week oscillation here in orange, suggesting we should look for a low around Wednesday, and right now that looks like a selling setup, and we have lower low, lower low. Well, yeah, this definitely looks bearish. Next 3 days here look scary, could be dangerous. But then again, as I mentioned, has the oscillation shifted, or the 4-week cycle, has it shifted? Because it looks like that's a 2-week oscillation, and that also could be a 2-week oscillation. And the next one, this one, suggesting the low could be, well, this is confusing. Sorry, I can't help you out. I think Wavelet here, it looks like a weak market making a lower low. The wavelet is setting up a sell signal, and it could be bearish the next 3 days. Also, my 4-week cycle, if it still works the way it has, it's kind of bearish the next couple of 2-3 days before we get the pop-up. And looking at the daily data, it definitely looks like a selling setup. And the VIX projection says danger into end of March. But as I have shown earlier, my cycle, my 3.5-year cycle, is bullish into Christmas, and I think the next bigger correction will not be now in March, but it will be around May, June. So I think it's better to be in cash. My trading rules forbid me to take short positions until we get closer to Christmas. So stay in cash and wait and see if we get a buying setup the next couple of weeks here. Could be late March. Yeah, so that's the best I can do for today. It looks kind of confusing, but you know, we have this trend line. It will be broken, and there will be a reaction to the downside. However, we are approaching the expected time for a 10-week cycle low around end of March. So that's it. See ya.